have to start streaming.
Oh, boy.
It says we have an excellent connection. Although it
Good.
always does. So.
That is true. Ah, there it is.
Woo! Kilgore Void.
I'm getting an ad.
Oh, yeah, you watch that ad. You watch it. Watch it and enjoy
Made
it.
me. I had to. Oh, I have another one that I have to watch.
Yeah, watch all the ads. As our business daddy commands.
Business daddy.
Joey Flores, hello.
Hey. I don't know if you saw on the Patreon, but Craig Turpin posted something that was pretty neat.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I was pretty busy today.
And Nick is also ads. That is correct. For Levi's and Shutterstock.
All right, what will I paint today? I am gonna paint. No, I shouldn't do the skin because I should paint his guns before I do the skin. Lucky Bat, hey. Terry Khan, hi, and Craig Turpin, hi.
Hey.
I guess I should probably do the gun. Nah, I'll do his necklace of teeth. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Which means I need a little bit of Fenrisian gray. If this, I like to think that the so this guy is based on the bullet farmer from Mad Max Fury Road, but he's the teeth farmer. So I wonder if his orcs are very good at dentistry. And that's why all the teeth are so clean. It's not just a color choice in painting. It's actually got lore foundations. Let's see. Oop, did I miss a gate? Looks like I missed a resin gate from the Forge World, or not the Forge World, from the Games Workshop Veilcast manufacturer. So I just gotta.
Was it a Bill Gate?
Bill Gate.
Gotta watch out for that Bill Gate.
Come on. Yeah, just plaster those gates right over details.
Yeah, Craig, I saw your revolver. So that's the one that you designed and everything? Because that looks really good. It looks like it printed well too.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
How dare you say that? We're a sensitive folk.
Alright, I got some of it out. I don't despise Finecast, but I'm glad they didn't just drop the old range. But they didn't do a great job converting the old metal models into resin. I think they went a little trigger happy with adding gates because they're just everywhere. And like I buy resin from a lot of companies, and they all do a perfect job, except for maybe Spellcrow, but they gave me a whole bunch of freebies, so no problem, no complaints there.
Yeah, they always give. It seems like they always give out tons of freebies. Look at that. I haven't had a chance to paint today, but I've built in painting time. Videos don't video themselves, as they say.
A small herd of giraffes. My first meeting isn't until 6 a.m., so I can actually be online tonight. Well, it's good to have you, a small herd of giraffes. If I recall my lore, teeth rot pretty quickly, don't they? Ah, yes, but the teeth farmer, because of their dentistry, they're able to prolong the life of the teeth.
There's always a way out. A disturbed family. Yeah.
I heard you guys talking about Dana Howell the other day, and I looked her up and spent the afternoon installing her videos.
Inhaling.
Inhaling her videos. I actually saw today she posted her set on Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Without the dramatic lighting that she always has in her videos.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Now I have to look at it. I must have missed it. Is it a green screen in a garage?
No, she has a nice little set. You know, it's not, you know, 3 IKEA shelves with water damage. Like another YouTube channel that'll remain nameless.
Huh. Interesting.
What do you guys think of zenithal lighting techniques? I think zenithal is amazing. I do it to most of my models now. Not even if I'm not going to be glazing or doing washing or kind of taking advantage of it. It's just nice for reference. Zenithal highlight a model, take a couple nice pictures of it, and then just have them, so that if you're later you're like, where would my highlights be? Where would my light be landing? You kind of have those answers. I think though I don't know if maybe this is how zenithaling is meant to be done, but you kind of have to cheat it a little. Like zenithal is supposed to be direct overhead down, but I kind of do like a 30-degree angle around. Otherwise, you kind of get the top is white, the bottom is black, and like it doesn't, because I feel like the glamour shot of a model is always kind of that, 30-degree angle where you're looking down on it on the table, and so you want to make sure that angle is hot. But yeah, I love zenithal. It's easy to do, so I'd probably do it to most models I paint nowadays. Dana is the queen of glazing. Does she use a lot of the contrast paints? I think the couple of videos I've watched of hers, she used the contrasts. Which I like the contrasts, but they're...
You need to bump down my stream
expensive.
quality.
I don't know if I'm going to re-up. Zerg619 is finishing their broadside, their Tau broadside.
Yeah, excited to see the finished.
Have you guys seen Louis Sugden's stuff? I have not. I don't think.
Not either.
I suppose the angle doesn't matter as long as it's the same technique. Well, zenithal means like when the sun is at its zenith, directly overhead. So technically a zenithal highlight is meaning like directly overhead lighting, but it's all zenithal highlight. If you hit it with a black and a red and a black and a white, ooh, it'd be kind of cool to do a zenithal highlight where like the left side is your lighting. That'd be really cool. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. All right. Getting wild with zenithal. I saw a really cool coming out next week.
That's the title of the video too.
With zenithal lights from left. Yeah. I saw a somebody made a vaporwave statue, a scale model vaporwave statue, where they cut it and then layered in the pieces offset, kind of as if it's like a video glitch, and then they painted it in a vaporwave. Yeah,
I think I saw that.
pretty badass.
I think I saw that too. I'm pretty sure it was a failed 3D print.
No, it was so perfect.
At least the one that I saw was a failed 3D print. Did you see it on Paint Hub?
That sounds right, but it was so gorgeous. How could that be a paint like a layer shift error?
That's what I was thinking.
I could believe it was
what they
inspired by a failed print, and then they're like, "Oh, that's genius! I gotta make this work."
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard Kilgore Void say Louis Sugden is the Lisa Frank of Warhammer. Nothing. All of that went just right over my head. I don't know who Lisa Frank is. Oops, that is not the right. I need some Army Painter Dark Tone.
You were clearly never a girl in the 80s.
I was not. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I was a girl in the early 2000s.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
We are Barbie girls in a Barbie world.
Wrapped in plastic, it's fantastic. Of the little I've used them, oops, wrong again. Went for the wrong shade. I've been loving the Army Painter washes. I also love that I can buy them for like $3 a pop instead of $8, like a certain company sells them for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw that certain company.
No,
We should boycott them.
I like their models. I was looking at some Age of Sigmar stuff yesterday. Some INF Deepkin. Yes.
Secret kill team?
Yeah, it's a secret Warcry. Although technically Warcry isn't Age of Sigmar kill team. Supposedly. We need more Warhammer 40k. It is a cool look.
Mm-hmm. Vaporwave is hot in like the fine arts. You go to gallery. Well, I guess you can't go to galleries now, but before, people were doing Vaporwave every day.
For the Imperium mood.
They played Barbie Girl at my freshman homecoming. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I feel like that's
they did
that's
at
a
ours
perfectly
too.
good use of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want to whip out Barbie Girl for just any old occasion.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play to my funeral.
His last request. What?
I think that'd be. I want choir. I want a giant choir and bells playing.
What's wrong with Barbie Girl? Do we not live in plastic world where imagination is your creation? That's true. At the end of the day, it is just toys. Ah, maybe I can work that into the script I'm writing. I'm really excited for next week's video. Also for this week's, which you guys will see tomorrow.
Yes, I have to finish it first. Amazing. Have you ever seen those people that repaint
I think
Barbies?
I have. I haven't seen. I've seen people repaint
They're
brats.
wild. Yeah, well, they need it. But I think
Ah,
we should. I think that's where we should
painting
pivot the
Barbies.
channel
I'm
to.
sure it would do better. It seems like
Hmm.
every day there's a few more Warhammer channels.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What about
magnets.
magnets?
Good for
Holy
magnets.
shit!
Yeah.
Magnets really blew up. I couldn't even believe it. I think we do a lot more magnet videos, and
Yes.
then we
Yeah.
pivot to Barbie repaints, and then on our Patreon we can ask who
Mm-hmm.
which Barbie we should paint next.
Wasn't there some controversy of the Oreo Barbie because it was a black Barbie?
Oh, Oreo Barbie. Like, was it
Yeah.
sponsored by Oreos? Oh,
And apparently it's. I think it was
was it
wearing
like
like
wearing all
Oreo
white?
branded attire, but I think people were upset because like Oreo can be a derogatory term, and it was not smart. And apparently it's one of the most valuable Barbies you can
Uh,
get now because I think they were pulled from shelves.
well, I
Mm-hmm.
wish I was into racist Barbies.
Bratz dolls were like if you took Barbies, if Barbie fell on hard times and became a crack whore. Bratz remind me a lot of modern Beanie Babies. Kind of very similar, you know. They ballooned the head. They made the eyes way too big. Like when I was little and I had lots of Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies served two purposes. They were cute plush toys, and you threw them at siblings. Those were the two functions. If you
Yes.
did that today with a giant glass bead
Hmm.
eyeballs, you're gonna hurt somebody. You know, you could whip one of those Beanie
Yeah.
Babies at your little sibling so hard, and they'd cry for a yeah, little sister. They'd cry for a
Little
little while,
sister,
but they'd be
you're right.
fine. But you know, not
Hmm.
in not a modern Beanie Baby. Now we have Primaris Beanie Babies. Kilgore Void just won the chat. We can stop now. It's not gonna get better than that.
Yep.
Uh, Primaris Beanie Babies. uh, I rem-
Still remember McDonald's had them. Yep. My grandma collected them
we
too.
were a Coca-Cola family. We collected the little Coke glasses when McDonald's was doing that.
Mm. And the
Yeah, where
Coke
you could
mirrors
do a
too.
line.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna give him. I think I'm gonna give him a nice red collar.
Ah, that's cute.
Where is my red paint? Oh, where is it? God damn it. Yeah.
Something about Cracker
Oh, I like
Jacks
Apple
or
Jacks.
Apple Jacks?
Here it is. My favorite reds. Corn Red and Evil Sun Scarlet. This entire chat has given me 20% more gray hair. And it's only downhill from here. Uh-huh.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, I think we peaked in 2016.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slightly before that.
Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull throne, milk for the cornflakes. That is the corn berserker creed.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna have to invest in a new white and black paint.
I just got a new white and black paint.
What brand?
Scale 75.
Fancy. Wow, that's what
I just got them. They just
that's
came
what
in
the big boys
today,
use,
and I
like
just
Maniac.
I know. I wanted to, well, it was suggested to us by by our lovely stream watchers. Is that like
it's
Weight
the Biggest
Watchers?
Losers.
Probably not the same group of people. Uh, yep. You got them.
No, that's us. We're the Biggest Losers. Yeah.
Yeah. You just get to watch the show. But yeah, I just got them. I haven't tried them yet. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna get to using the at least white today. I think I will get to using the black. But yeah, that's one of them. I just put the agitators
do you have,
in earlier
professional
today.
agitators, or
I
are
got
you using
4.
rocks?
So, I decided that rocks were just gonna destroy my paints, obviously. So I found on Amazon slingshot ammo.
Oh, that's
glass.
smart.
So I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
And it was like it was 500 for $5.
And you can rest assured knowing that your
So,
paint is not going to
I
melt
thought that would work.
instantly from rocks, as every single comment likes to tell me. I must have missed that day in Earth Science, where they were like, "Now make sure you never ever put any rock into paint."
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just the right size, and it kind of fits in the Vallejo ones. You kind of have to force them in.
Yeah, you got to do that with the rocks too.
You gotta stab them in there. One of them is stuck, but one of them's stuck, but I think I can make it work. I can. I think I have to heat up the plastic around it a little bit, and then I'll be able to shove it in. But it fit obviously perfectly in the Vallejo, and I've noticed that the scale 75 paints are just a little thicker too, or a little the opening's a little bit bigger, because the bottles are slightly different.
Yeah.
So
I think.
But yeah, so I can't wait to try these.
On a recent podcast.
And deep red.
For your evil elves, your dark elves. Your dark elfdar.
Yes. Yes, obviously that is for my secret kill team that are definitely Dark Eldar.
Yeah, now we don't need to do reveal videos because we both know.
Yeah, you have to know. But I'm using their glass. Their glass agitator, or their glass
I wonder if you were like
slingshot
firing those the glass slingshot
good.
ammo at like rocks and stuff, if they would shatter.
Probably. I know I can't get too crazy when I'm shaking, right? Yeah. But I think that they work pretty well.
I think in a recent podcast, Miniac said that he's going to move away from Scale 75 because he's been using Scale 75 for years, and he thinks he's done everything he can with them, and he wants to try out a different brand.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
I just started. So I like them, even though I haven't used them at all yet.
Everyone got mad at me for 9 hobby tools. I don't think I made it completely clear that in that video I was trying to give people the cheapest possible solutions to their problems. Because everyone was like, "Why don't you just buy the thing?" And I'm like, "That's what I'm trying to avoid." Yeah, 9 hobby tools part 2 is going to be very, very much better written. Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Oh my
phrase.
God, you guys have no idea how long I spent.
Very much better written.
They go through so much rewriting.
It all starts like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very much better.
Yes, I am almost eloquent in my videos. Here on stream, you're getting the real me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Without spell check.
Actually, my scripts are full of spelling errors because I'm the only one who reads them. So, and I know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're getting the very much better J.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how to read, so I don't have to read your scripts at all. I just look for colors. That's all I do. Try to get this. Yeah. This guy's looking so cute.
Oh, maybe
If
one
only
day.
you could see him. It's true.
Gotta do a lot more highlighting.
What is everyone else working on? Same old, same olds.
Actually, every single person in the chat has a secret kill team. So,
and we're all gonna have a tournament.
it's actually going to be strip kill team. Every time you take an objective, you.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we're gonna be doing. That's for the Patreon.
I think for me, red is one of the most enjoyable colors to paint with. I feel like it's just easier than some other colors. And since half the time I'm painting black and white because of my Black Templar, it's kind of fun when I get to do other colors.
Right. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to go back in and get some of these again. Hit me, baby, one more time.
I am finally finishing the stupid orc I got cocky and tried to checkerboard with. Well, if you don't want to checkerboard, you could always just pivot to hazard stripes like I did on this model. I will checkerboard somewhere on him. I just thought that the hazard stripes would look nice on the shoulder.
Where's my audio roast, Nick? It's coming. Yeah, the video for tomorrow has to come out first. It's all recorded though.
Yeah, it was quite an experience.
It'll be pretty easy to put together. Or was it bad? You'll have to find out if you subscribe to the Patreon.
Kilgore Void is still working on their scions, but also those ratlings. Not super thrilled with the designs. Oh, I liked the ratlings. Or I think you said you were working on the Blackstone Fortress ratlings. I think one of them has like a Batman grappling hook, and the other one just has a more classic stubber.
I got a stubber right over here.
Did anyone see the leaked teaser video for the Astartes channel? I did not see it yet. I'm sure I'll check it out. It's a little sad that he put it up for his patrons and then somebody just yanked it and now it's all over YouTube. Although, I mean, half of YouTube is just people cutting up his video anyway. Which is kind of sad, but he's still getting millions of views, so he's doing okay. Man, that annoys me though. When YouTubers cut up other YouTuber content and they call that their content and they make money off of it. I got into it. Yeah, I got into it with this one guy who was cutting up Red Letter Media commentary tracks and putting up like the best bits. And I was like, this is kind of scummy because they have that behind a paywall on their site. And he's like, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but according to the comments, it seems like I've convinced a lot of people to go watch the original. And I'm like, the comments are not an accurate reflection of the people watching at all. Commenters are weirdos who decide to leave a comment under a video. I'm sure most people who watch just absorb and then move on. Yeah.
You know Mark Norman, right? This is what he does. So people like take his best of podcast moments, dozens of views, and he takes them, rips them off of YouTube, and uploads it himself on his own channel.
Yes. Oh, I love that. You go get him, Mark.
It's pretty funny. I think sometimes he asks, but I think most of the time he doesn't.
That is pretty awesome.
Awesome. Oh no, Joey Flores. Oh, I guess I should toss my best of EOB
no,
compilation videos.
We just want a little cut of the cheddar. You know, we'll take 30%. Yeah, we'll take 99.9%.
70%. No more bootleg Nick OnlyFans cam. Yeah. Stop uploading
no more bootleg
my cam.
Nick OnlyFans cam. Yeah, Red Letter Media is so good. I love their stuff. And I can kind of see probably why they don't police their stuff that hard, because they still get millions of views. So it's probably not that big a deal when people cut stuff up. But boy, you don't. It's scummy.
It's a little scummy.
Make your own stuff. You know, if you don't have like the money for painting and modeling and stuff, be a lore channel. Lore channel has no overhead.
Yeah.
If you're, you just snag some of G-Dub's assets and go to town. Not throwing, yeah. It is hard.
But being creative is hard. You just disparaged all lore channels.
The best lore channels are the ones that make it not easy to do. Like Voldemort writes his own stories, and it's really cool. Like he'll write like a 5 to 10 minute narrative to go on theme to go before a lore video, and that's really cool. And who's my other guy? Luton99, his videos are so well researched that like you're getting the absolute correct information. And that's kind of it.
World War Art. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
I'll miss you.
By the way, Eon's Battle is going to be putting out some lore content pretty soon, so that might, yeah.
But we're just gonna read the wiki. So get excited for just us reading the wiki poorly.
Yeah.
Because you know how well we read in general.
Yeah, well, first I need to download the wiki, and then I need to print it out in Comic Sans. That's step one. That way I can actually, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to go to the high school
For free.
and print it on the computers.
Yeah, Craig Turpin, I like Voldemort for the creative writing and his delivery. Yes! He has an amazing story about, I believe it was either a Lictor or a Death Leaper, or those might be the same thing. I think a Death Leaper might just be a named character Lictor. But, like, this Lictor that instead of, like, killing the king of this planet, he, like, visits him every night and terrorizes him. And it's great. It's a really cool story. Eons of Syndicate. One Mind of Battles. Yeah,
You said it, not us.
Voldemort. He is very cool. I think I threw it. I think I threw a gentle listener, which is kind of his catchphrase, into one of my scripts. Tell him how much he can save by bundling his internet with a landline, because those calls are terrifying. I like Luton a lot too. I love his when he posts about his Ultramarines army update, because he has become quite the little army painter. He doesn't do tutorials, but I think he's done a few tutorials. He might have done a tutorial on making his Dreadnought, his Ultramarines Dreadnought. But those are like I love the videos where you can really see the creators, like, heart and soul in them. Like, this is the stuff that's really kind of they're like chomping at the bit to tell you about it, and I see that in Luton's army updates.
Very neat.
Yeah.
That's a little bit rare.
It's hard. Sometimes what you love and what
That's not
does
always
well on YouTube are not the same thing.
I love it when we sit down and we just watch random people.
It is.
That's always a lot of fun.
Who did we watch recently? Like Jade Wolf Gaming or a Storm of Icy Wind?
Yeah, something like that.
Who's just, quietly just racking up the views. Painting my teeth, painting my teeth, painting my teeth.
I don't know. I don't think your dentist will like that very much.
But
I have all gold teeth.
I have all copper teeth because I couldn't afford the gold. Me and my dad used to recycle copper because he would get it from his work. Because They
They
didn't.
didn't want to
I don't think it
recycle
was
it?
profitable enough for them to do it because he would put in air conditioners into like office buildings, and so he would just yank miles of
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't copper pipe, it was copper cable. So we had to cut it into 12-inch sections and then take box
Yeah.
cutters and cut off the nylon sheath. So it was a real process, and we'd have like
Hmm.
blistery hands. I never knew. All I
And then
knew
you
was
make
that we could go to
$20.
the video store and get a Godzilla movie. We would go to a store that sold VHS tapes.
You know what? And
Yeah, I'm sure we made a fair amount because
you
it
know what?
was a
That's all that matters.
huge bin of copper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember I got Godzilla versus Destroya, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. It was great. A lot of Heisei series Godzilla movies. Or wait. No, yeah, Heisei. Yeah, they don't have a lot of VHS stores anymore. It's so weird how that
Yeah.
industry just kind of petered out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Didn't you go? You went somewhere in
I was
Southern
in
Illinois,
Sullivan,
and there was still
Illinois.
you could buy
I was deep in
VHS.
Amish country, and at a at a Dollar General, I could buy shrink wrapped VHS copies of Police Stories, and I almost bought one.
And whenever you went out, they always called you a city folk.
Yeah.
Them city folk
As I
come in,
walked
they want to
past
steal
all
our
of the
VHSs.
parked, horses. Kilgore, but Godzilla vs. Biollante is peak Godzilla, and I do own it on VHS.
Peak Zilla.
Yeah, Godzilla vs. Biollante is one of the greats. The entire Heisei series was excellent. Probably the best. I know the Millennium series has pretty mixed opinions because Godzilla vs. Megaguirus kind of sucks. Not everyone loves Godzilla Tokyo SOS. People more like Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. I love Final Wars. Final Wars is awesome. It's a great love letter to Godzilla. I think Godzilla was becoming less and less profitable, so Japan decided to take a big break on making Godzilla movies, but they decided to have one big bonanza where they brought back all the monsters. They even bought the rights to the American Godzilla, the Roland Emmerich Godzilla, and Godzilla beats it in like a second. Because no one... I mean, I kind of like the Roland Emmerich Godzilla movie, but not as a Godzilla movie. Just because it's a fun ripoff of Jurassic Park. And what's so weird, they decided to make the mayor and like the mayor's assistant in that movie Siskel and Ebert. But like they don't do anything with it. They're not like super dumb or get eaten or something. They're just Siskel and Ebert. I think Godzilla Final Wars was the last time they just had Star Trek aliens. They were just people who were aliens. We're the Calaxians, and we're here to take over Earth, and we look exactly like humans. That was my issue with the new Godzilla, not King of the Monsters, but the prior one. Are you talking about the 2011 Bryan Cranston movie, or are you talking about the Shin Godzilla from Japan? Kilgore Void. My issue with the new Godzilla, not King of the Monsters, but the prior one, the story felt very similar to Zilla movie. Yeah, the 2011 one's fine. It's an action movie starring Kick-Ass. Chatter Moonkay, do you play in tournaments? I don't even play in general. I don't know if I could get into tournaments.
I don't even play in real life.
I think it'd be fun to go to one and just get thrashed. But we could.
That we can make that happen. Well, someday.
But, I love when I get the chance to play 40k
fun.
or Kill Team or anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Imagine getting the chance to play Kill Team.
The Cranston one, yeah. Shin Godzilla was a masterpiece. Shin Godzilla is incredible. Shin Godzilla is exactly the old, like, 30s Godzilla movie, but modern. So beautifully done. It's a satire on, like, Japanese, on the Japanese government, really. A lot of the movie is they're unable to defeat Godzilla because of bureaucracy. And then Japan is faced with if they can't solve the Shin Godzilla problem, America's gonna drop another nuclear bomb. And so it's a race against that. They have to defeat Godzilla before the Americans defeat Godzilla. It's a brilliant movie.
Wow.
Joey Flores, you saw Shin Godzilla 2? Yeah, it is great. Kilgore Void, I still want my Pacific Rim Godzilla crossover. Yeah, probably not going to happen. Pacific Rim 2 was interesting. I like Pacific Rim 1 a lot. I think people tend to like put a caveat on that movie where they're like, it's a good dumb movie. And I think a dumb movie can still be a good movie. Like, it doesn't have to be The Godfather to be a good movie. I think if a movie perfectly does what it's trying to do, I think it's a good movie. And if you're trying to do giant monsters and like a love letter to Japanese kaiju, I think it does it. I should be.
I feel like you should be a movie critic.
Everything's fine.
Everything's okay.
That would be my film review, and everyone would be like, "What is the point?" No, you're supposed to rage.
You give everything everything 4 stars.
The 5-star rating system makes me mad. What does it even mean? Isn't almost everything gonna get a 3 or a 4?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it should be out of 10. I don't think there should be a score at all. I think at the end of the review, you just say, I liked this part and I didn't like that part. Maybe, I don't know, because people wants it boiled down like that. But then what happens when I'm like, oh, you gave the Watership Down movie, a 7, and then you gave, Harry Potter 4 a 7. Can you please explain what you meant by those? I'm like, I don't know. I'd probably give them a different score on a different day.
Right. That's also true.
Godzilla father. Joy Flores. I just loved the bureaucracy. It felt like a real disaster movie for kaiju. It's one I like to revisit, and the score. Yes, the score is amazing. I used to listen to that score while I was working on schoolwork. Joey Flores. Also, I'm getting my Ultra Smurfs kill team set up for elites, and find that I need about 8 models if I want a 125 points. How are you fitting 8 models into a Space Marine kill team? Are you taking mostly scouts? I guess if you cheap out on the guns. Originally planned only 5. Oh, wait a minute. Are you going to have 8 models in your roster? Because you can have up to 20 models in your roster.
Mm.
The problem is all movies are subjective. Some people like them, some people don't. Not every movie can be the universally loved masterpiece of Tetsuo the Iron Man. Ah, yes, Tetsuo the Iron Man. Isn't that the one where he like turns into a horrible monster? Ernest Goes to Camp, 10 out of 10. Every Annam Sandman movie, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna try my Army Painter Red Wash. Yeah.
Ooh, someone's being naughty today.
What are some 10 out of 10 movies? I would say the first Iron Man movie is a 10 out of 10 movie.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in theaters and going home and playing Iron Man.
Eight models in the team, if I have them, be a basic Stern Guard loadout with only a special issue bolt gun. Keep basic for getting the rules down. Interesting. So, Stern Guard veterans are pretty cheap out of the Elite's kill team. Because when I was building my kill team with my Space Marine, it's just a regular Space Marine out of the original rulebook, and I have 6 models, and although each model has a special weapon, so I'm kind of splurging on each guy. A small-hearted giraffes. Casablanca, The Godfather, The Thing. Obviously, Kilgore's talking about the 2011 version. Zurich619, I'm uploading pics on your Reddit. Okay? Yes, that is great. The first Iron Man is a goddamn masterpiece. A movie I recently revisited, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's a goddamn masterpiece in every way. I think it's the best superhero movie. We can be done now. We've done it. No more. Unless they're really good. Obviously, Gremlins. You know, top 10 movies. Gremlins 2: The New Batch. Cheddar Monkey, Puppet Master 2. Harry Potter 3 is the best Harry Potter movie. Yeah, they're all bad now, but when people still liked Harry Potter, it was the third movie's the best. Craig Turpin, My Dinner with Andre. Oh, My Cousin Vinny. My Cousin Vinny is great. Why can't I think of any really, really good movies right now? I know. I gotta reset the hard drive. Karate Kid 1 and 2. I haven't seen those movies in ages. Using Battle Scribe, the Stern Guard veterans are 14 points per model. Adding a combi weapon for sure adds 5 to 9 points. Seeing what tactical marines I have lying around bits to add on. Yeah, Stern Guard, and TAC Marines have interchangeable parts. I was thinking about trying to add in a Scout with Heavy Bolter. That way I could have 2 Heavy Bolters in my team for this game I've never played. Because Scouts are pretty cheap. Although Shotgun Scout also seems like a really viable pick. I mean, obviously take a Gunner Scout if you're gonna take one, but if you're gonna take 2, then probably one of them is the Shotgun Scout. Starship Troopers, yes, excellent. Has anyone seen the animated Starship Troopers movies? Surprisingly good. It's done in like video game graphics, so it's a little off-putting, but once you get past that, it's actually not bad at all. Yeah, 3D animated. It looks exactly like a video game. Also, a surprising amount of nudity. Mm-hmm. I feel like I watched them on Netflix. Good night, Craig. And good night, everyone, pretty soon. It's 9:56. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kilgore Void. I also love Roughneck Chronicles. Roughneck Chronicles. I don't know what that is. Weird choice for a kids show, but whatever. Is Roughneck Chronicles a kids show? Because I feel like Starship Troopers is not children material. Ooh, you know what movie I watched pretty recently? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What a delight. Ah, such a gorgeous movie. Roughneck Chronicles was a kids show adaptation of Starship Troopers. Yes, no joke. That sounds amazing. Why? Why? People didn't really like Starship Troopers movie. Like, why would they make... Yes, the Gene Wilder movie. Holy cow, was the Johnny Depp movie a train wreck. Like, they just totally missed it. Like, what makes Charlie and the Chocolate Factory great. Cheddar Mumke. I wonder if I paint one of those super lewd garage kits on Twitch, if they'd melt your channel. Wait, I wonder if you paint one of those... You mean on here? I actually think you're allowed to do, like, art nude stuff. I think we'd probably be okay. Yeah, only biddies. Ah, it's too bad we don't have Zenubaq on. He could send me a link to the perfect biddy for our next painting on stream. Yeah. I'm trying to load it now. But my... Come on, come on, come on. You got this, computer. Oh my goodness. My computer is just not wanting to cooperate at all. All right, I'm in. Wow. I'm looking at the Tau battle broadside, and it looks incredible. It looks exactly like the model kit. And a very nice base. It looks like it's just about ready to blow up some Space Marine vehicles. So how long until the rest of the army's done? I'd love for them to bring back the Starship Troopers tabletop game. I would too, because I own a lot of it. That would be super cool. I almost bought a bunch of stuff from this Canadian, but shipping would have been like the same cost as the stuff he was selling. Yeah, that's that. It might have been. Kill her, but I'll buy some of you. I gotta see if I have extras, because I want to have a nice I guess human army, and then a nice arachnid army. I'll pay in Patreon likes. I could paint it up on the stream. That could be fun. But speaking of fun, the party's over. Big video out tomorrow. Make sure you watch it 10 times each. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.